Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a hay penny will do. If you haven't got a hay penny, then God bless you.
Aww.
That was for my dad. Today we're going to talk about, on Talktails, we're talking about Christmas traditions.
Halloween.
No. We're going to talk about Christmas traditions. So we have a very festive spread here. Some holiday goodies that I made, and I promise we won't eat all of them, but maybe some.
Just most of it.
Just most of it. And we made the candy cane martinis today.
Yes. Which we will obviously link that below. We made a vegan version with coconut cream.
Yes, which we haven't tried it yet. So let's see.
No, I'm really interested to see, because I
think it's gonna be delicious.
I make these every year, so I'm interested to see what it tastes like with the coconut.
I don't know if I've ever had one that's not just like the polar bear shot, but with like vodka. But this is like the polar bear shot with cream. Very coconutty.
It's very coconutty. It actually works well.
I like it.
I like it. No,
I like it.
Actually,
I enjoy it.
What if I
gotta get in on that, but I'm gonna do this. This is my favorite, the chocolate cherry one. Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh.
I'm gonna be doing that the whole video.
Amazing.
Sorry about it. So, after this video, we would like to spend more time with our friends and family over the holiday season.
Yes.
So we will be on a little bit of a hiatus until the new year, where we will probably be coming back to you with something of a mukbang. I mean, this is mukbang light.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be eating a lot more food after the New Year's, because
probably some deep fried stuff.
yeah,
or whatever.
just to like celebrate that we've lost some weight this year. Why not just gain it all back?
So that little poem that I said at the beginning, that's a tradition. My dad says that to us every single year. And sometimes it's hard for us all to get together. My brother and I, we have our own families now and whatnot. But every year we go to Swiss Chalet for the festive special. Of course, me and my family, we get the veggie burger.
Right. We do that every year too.
Do you? The festive special. So that's been a tradition since I was a kid. So anyway, that's when he usually says it. When we do the festive special dinner, that's when he'll say the poem. So we're trying to work that out for sometime this week. Hopefully we'll all get together, me and my brother and his family and my family and the whole shebang. And
well, that's cute.
That's a holiday tradition in my family. You said you don't have any real...
That's about it.
Yeah.
And then every Christmas Eve, like family friends of ours will get together and play board games at our house.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
When I was young, there was a few years in a row where a friend of mine, we would get together and watch Die Hard on Christmas Eve.
That's the best Christmas movie.
It's such a good Christmas movie.
It is the best.
So there's that one. Now there's a Christmas tradition that's a little bit of a point of contention in my family, and by my family I mean my husband and I.
And it's not a good movie, or it is a good movie?
It's not a movie. It's a Christmas tradition. Growing up, I always got Fraser furs.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are calling.
So this was my Christmas tree growing up. The Fraser fir. They are nice. They are nice trees. They're nicely shaped. They come in like they like basically grow in like a perfect triangle.
Yeah.
Yep. They have very strong branches and very soft needles. They're amazing. They are the perfect Christmas tree. My husband grew up with Scotch pines. Worst Christmas tree. Scotch pines have crooked trunks. They have.
That's
what we have upstairs. That's the thing. Voluptuous. Exactly.
I like that a lot, though. That's like
they're pretty.
fuzzy.
I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty, but
it's not.
They have crooked trunks. They have weak branches, and they have sharp needles. So literally the entire time you're decorating your tree, you're like, ow, ow, ow. Last year we couldn't find a good Scotch pine, so I got a Fraser fir for the first time.
Okay.
The first time in our relationship since we've lived together. But we found some good Scotch pines this year, so alas, I am at a loss again. And I was promised, by the way, Blake, you said that we could do every other year, and I agreed. And now that we've got the Scotch pine, you're going back on that already.
Go back.
Next year, Fraser fir. So that is like a tradition that's kind of a bit of a point of contention in my family. Blake's favorite part about it is fighting with me over it. That's his favorite thing.
Maybe that's his Christmas tradition, is the annual fight.
Yeah.
And the friends we made along the way.
I need another drink. This is good.
This is delicious. We had like a Lost episode already filmed where we watched Santa's Sleigh. Horrible movie, 10 out of 10. We made the worst drink we have ever made on this channel to date. And we had some audio sync issues with it, but I really want to keep a hold of it. So if I actually figure out a way to edit it properly, I do want to really show you guys. I know that might be a teaser that you'll never see. Raisin.
I didn't sell it. Sell it.
I'm sure half of you guys have been drinking.
What?
But it was such a blackout episode.
It was ridiculous.
It was awful. But
Oh my goodness.
you'll really enjoy it. We did not.
Worst drink I've like literally
Worst drink.
plugging my nose,
Yeah.
like about to throw up.
We both blacked out. Like everything was just kind of like, you gonna put those together?
Like I think, to be fair, it was called Christmas pudding. It kind of tasted a little bit like Christmas pudding. It had that spicy kind of, I don't know what. But
It was.
anyway.
I don't think I've ever tasted Christmas pudding, but if that's any barometer of what to expect, I don't ever bring that to my house. I will call the police.
Is Christmas pudding and Christmas cake the same thing?
I don't think so. Christmas cake is nasty, but I know you like Christmas
okay.
cake.
So here's another tradition.
Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas traditions, in my family, my grandma has for years and years and years made this amazing Christmas cake, and everybody in the family loves this Christmas fruitcake. Fruitcake gets such a bad rap. It doesn't have that stupid icing on the top. Like a lot of them have the icing on the top.
Yeah.
This does not have the icing on the top. And I of course haven't had it for years because I need to figure out how to make it vegan. Oh yeah, this looks totally
Christmas
different.
pudding that looks like a Christmas cake though. It looks
Yeah,
like
but
it has
I
the
don't
same
know.
components.
I think it's probably like, it looks kind of gelatinous. It doesn't look...
It looks nasty. It looks like a meatloaf.
Yeah, it's not nice looking.
So, should we talk about like other traditions, your traditions?
Yeah, let us know your traditions in the comments below that nobody ever does. I don't think we have one comment on any of our videos.
No.
Come on, guys. Come on.
You gotta stop it. It's like we're talking to an empty room.
I looked up earlier today some like weird Christmas traditions
The
from around
Krampus
world.
thing in Europe. So this is Krampus Fest 2010.
I've had one cookie. I'm trying to pace myself, but
I've had two.
looks so
I've
good.
had 2 or 3.
Like, what do you have to do to get into this parade? Just make a Krampus costume?
I don't know.
This is terrifying.
Like, kids love it.
This is like Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome.
See, I would love this if I was a kid. Like, I love stuff like this. Since I was like raised on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I love stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
I was older though, a little bit older when Buffy came out, but
I
I
was
liked
in
all that stuff.
kindergarten.
But you know what? I remember taking children's lit class in university, and they did say like kids like dark and creepy stuff.
Oh, 100%. It's for eye-catching. It keeps their attention.
Okay, so maybe fun, all right, but the idea behind Krampus, about what Krampus actually is, okay, like an Eastern European anti-Santa Claus almost.
I actually got it right here.
Okay.
So in Central European folklore, Krampus is a horned anthropomorphic figure described as half goat, half demon, who during the Christmas season punishes children who have misbehaved, in contrast with St. Nicholas, who rewards the well-behaved.
Yeah, the
so he's like
anti-Santa.
the antithesis of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Krampus is one of the companions of St. Nicholas in several regions, including Austria, Bavaria, Croatia, Czech Republic, Hungary, Northern Italy, including Southern Tyrol, and the province of Trento. So it's just like a fun yin-yang offset
How does he punish the children though?
I don't know.
Like, is he eating them? Because he looks like he would eat children.
He 100% does. Like, look at that tongue.
He's like shoving this little kid into a bag.
Basket. A lot of Eastern European traditions are just like, do this or you're gonna get swept away by a witch. That's very much how they raise their children over there.
Yeah.
Like, they don't
I'm
play
sure
around.
it's effective, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be effective. If I were to tell my kids that Krampus was gonna like come and get them if they were misbehaving, like I don't think they would ever sleep again. It would do me no favors. Look at Santa, child eating. Child eating. I'm telling you, I knew it. I knew that guy ate Santa. I knew.
Okay, so he steals the children. She just like is holding a bunch of horns, looking worried. Like, what is going on in this picture? She's like, he 100% has to eat them though. Like, you look like that. Don't disappoint. Like, these
Oh
people
my
don't
goodness.
look very concerned.
They don't. Nobody cares. And why is Santa cool with this? Like, Santa's supposed to be a nice guy.
He looks kind of bored.
Why are
but
they always carrying, like, bundles of brush? Like,
there has to be something behind that. There's always bundles of brush. What is that supposed to do to that giant baby? That baby is huge.
that's a giant baby.
That is a giant baby. Oh, used as switches and swinging cowbells to
Oh,
warn
he
him.
whips them with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
All right.
Moving along.
Moving along. I just wanted to look up weird Christmas traditions. One of them was, there was somewhere where, like, in the nativity scene, people put these, like, pooping dolls with, like, poop, like, at their ankles. Like, it's like a thing.
Why?
I don't know. Hold on. We're gonna be on sugar overload today.
I know, I'm gonna have diarrhea. From KSC. KSC. Like, okay. To defecate it.
Yeah. Okay, so this Christmas log,
Yeah.
Catalonian tradition. So,
That seems harmless.
okay, but they make this log into like a figure, they put it on their table, and then they feed it like nuts and candy and stuff. Which I don't get what they mean by they feed it nuts and candy, but whatever. Every day.
Like they feed the log nuts and
Yes,
candy?
for a certain amount of time. And then like on Christmas Eve, or is it Christmas Eve? Go down. On Christmas Eve, the entire family beats the log with sticks while singing traditional songs, forcing the log to excrete its treats. And it's literally like the defecating log.
What?
Yeah. So weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was weird. And then there was like another one that I saw.
Oh,
There was like these weird pooping dolls. That was it. Defecating toys. Oh, it's Catalonia. It's
Catalonia. What is wrong, Catalonia? Stop. They're called Caganers. Caganers? Defecating characters that often appear in otherwise ordinary nativity scenes. Why?
Like,
Nobody really knows why.
nobody knows why.
I mean, I don't think I want to know.
So I did go through a lot of them, and then there was some in the comments, like, these ones, nobody denied these. These are things that are actually happening in Catalonia. But there were some other ones that were brought up, and they were like, no, we don't do that. I'm from there, blah, blah, blah. So there was a bunch of traditions I saw that I think maybe just got made up on some of these articles.
Do you think this is made up?
This is not made up. This is
Okay.
like a real thing. This and the defecating log. They love poo in Catalonia.
Why?
They love it. And they make it a part of their holiday traditions.
Wicked Christmas.
This is one they said, no, we don't do that. It was Norwegians like think that evil spirits and witches and whatever, and then people from Norway were like, no, that's not true.
Is that
So,
like, that has to be illegal to make shit up like that?
You'd think.
Is that like defamation of an entire country? What? Is that's not blackface, is that in the Netherlands?
Black Peter, yeah.
Ooh.
Can we just,
Next.
no. Terrifying?
Absolutely
What is
terrifying.
that?
Night of the Radishes. First of
that
all,
real?
who likes radishes?
They're spicy in salads.
They're just too spicy.
They're a little
for me.
spicy.
Every December 23rd in the Mexican city of Oaxaca,
Sure.
thousands of residents flock to the main plaza to see an exhibition of sculptures cut from radishes. Themes usually includes nativity scenes. The creator of the winning sculpture usually gets their photograph in the next morning's paper.
Okay, cool, fine. I think that's
Is
neat.
that all a radish? Like, that's like a peeled radish.
That's all radishes. I think
That
even
is
the outfit is a radish.
Disgusting. That is a spicy surprise.
I feel like everything would get stained red. Like, very red.
Yes.
Right? Radishes stain things.
Do they? All those beets? Do radishes stain things?
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of beets.
Beets aren't spicy though.
No, they're not.
They taste like dirt.
I like pickled beets. My
They
grandma
taste like
makes
pickled dirt.
beets. They're delicious.
I think you need to rethink that. Like, who was the first person who took a beet out of the ground, tasted it, and was like, yep.
I don't know. There's something about pickled beets. They're good. And they definitely stain everything red, and then your pea gets red.
See, I don't eat them, so I wouldn't know.
Now, the main event when it comes to non-religious Christmas tradition. So I was looking into Santa. So Saint Nicholas was actually like a very wealthy man, but I can't, like, I would have to look back to see the exact timeline of when Saint Nicholas was alive, whatever. He was a very, very wealthy man. His parents died and left him a lot of money, but he used his money for good. There was a family that had daughters and they didn't have a lot of money and they had to have a dowry to marry off their daughters. So he, like, in secret without them knowing, but they ended up finding out that it was him. He literally dropped gold. This is the story. Down their chimney.
Okay.
I think the first time he might have put it through the window or he did something, but then the second time, the parents like locked everything up, had the house locked up. So he dropped gold down the chimney for dowries for the daughters. So he did it for the first daughter and then he did it for the second daughter, and the father was waiting. Maybe it went down the chimney both times. I can't remember. You'd have to look into it.
What was the father waiting for?
The father was waiting the second time.
Oh, to kill him.
No, calm down.
Okay.
Waiting the second time to see who it was. Who was dropping the
Like,
gold.
who is this valiant knight that is saving the daughters from poverty?
Yes.
Okay.
And found out that it was Saint Nicholas, and he, like, you know, basically said, don't tell anyone. But this guy obviously told people that it was Saint Nicholas that had, you know, given him this money. I just think that's really interesting.
Not know the whole story of that at all. I thought I did, but I didn't hear about any of that.
Yeah. So I was looking it up to just sort of show my children, like, the background of Santa Claus and where Santa Claus came from. And
That's neat.
Yeah. So, and then I found this picture. So I was looking at, we were trying to look up pictures of Saint Nicholas because my kids are very interested in when they see the Santas. Spoiler alert, not all Santas are real. They're trying to figure out which ones are the real Santas. So we looked up pictures and paintings of Saint Nicholas of what he would have looked like to see, you know, which mall Santa or whatever, because there's Santas at all the different events. And then who's like the real Santa? And
then what you discovered is the real Saint Nicholas is Justin Theroux.
Exactly. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Just so that we're all on the same page there.
And that's that. Justin Theroux, for Christmas, I would like a new onesie. What are you gonna ask Justin Theroux for Christmas?
I would like to be freed from the shackles of capitalism.
Me too. Cheers. Make it happen, Justin. I think with that we come to an end. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. You know, Happy New Year as well, and we will see you in the new year when we're going to be eating lots of food.
Yes, and talking about New Year's resolutions, like going on diets while we eat tons and tons of food.
I mean, there's no point in making a resolution to go on a diet if you're not stuffing your face before making that resolution.
Right?
Am I right, ladies?
And I ain't making that resolution anyway. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.